Swaminarayan, 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 Swaminarayan. 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 સહજાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય. શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે, હરિધર્મા કુંવર સુખકારી. શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે, હરિધર્મા કુંવર સુખકારી. રાજત શિર પર જર કસી પગિયા, રાજત શિર પર જર કસી પગિયા. બંકી કલંગી લટકેલ રે, હો બંકી કલંગી લટકેલ રે. શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે, હરિધર્મા કુંવર સુખકારી. શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે, હરિધર્મા કુંવર સુખકારી. ગજરા શેખર હાર બાજુ બંધ, ગજરા શેખર હાર બાજુ બંધ. ગુચ્છ ગુલાબી ધરેલ રે, ઓ ગુચ્છ ગુલાબી ધરેલ રે. શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે, હરિધર્મા કુંવર સુખકારી. केसर तिलक मनोहर कीनो, केसर तिलक मनोहर कीनो. कुंडल नांग जड़ेल रे, ओ कुंडल नांग जड़ेल रे. शोभे शोभे रसिक वर छेल रे, हरिधर्मा कुंवर सुखकारी. शोभे शोभे रसिक वर छेल रे, हरिधर्मा कुंवर सुखकारी. कृष्णानंद कहे नाथ निरंतर, कृष्णानंद कहे नाथ निरंतर. और मावसो अलबेल रे, और मावसो अलबेल रे. શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે હરિધર્મ કુંવર સુખકારી શોભે શોભે રસિક વર છેલ રે હરિધર્મ કુંવર સુખકારી હરિધર્મ કુંવર સુખકારી ઓ હરિધર્મ કુંવર સુખકારી સજાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજ કી જય.
Jai Swaminarayan to all the devotees. Now we all shall will with clapping join in the dhun of Bhagavan Swaminarayan with whole heart and devotion will perform the dhun.
સ્વામિનારાયણ 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 સજાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજ કી જય. હરે કૃષ્ણ મહારાજ કી જય. ઘનશ્યામ મહારાજ કી જય. આદો પ્રેમવતી વૃષાંગ જનના સન્નેકતીર્થાટનમ દુષ્કર્મોપશમં ચ સાધુ શરણમ સત્સર્મ સંસ્થાપનમ હિંસાવર્જિત ભૂરિયજ્ઞકરણમ मूर्ति प्रतिष्ठापनम् आर्यस्थापनमक्षराख्यगमनम् सत्सङ्गी सज्जीवनम्
ॐ अवतारिणे श्री स्वामिनारायणाय नमो नमः। श्री हरिकृष्णाय नमो नमः। श्री पूर्णपुरुषोत्तमाय नमो नमः। Vachanamrut Garida, first chapter, number 50. In the Samvant year 1876, on the first day of the dark half of the month of the Magh in the early morning, Shriji Maharaj was seated in front of Varandar, leading the upper front, which was the residential place of Dada Khachar in Gadada. He had put on all white garments. Saints and devotees from various places had gathered before him in an assembly. Then Shriji Maharaj said, "A person with sharp intelligence can realize Brahma. How can a person well versed in worldly matters be said to possess sharp intelligence? Or can a person who knows the meanings of scriptures and holy books very well be said to possess sharp intelligence?" The saints tried to give an answer, but no one could give a satisfactory reply. Thereupon Shriji Maharaj said, "There are some persons who are very worldly wise, and there are some persons very wise in holy scriptures, but they do not do anything for their own good. They cannot be said to be a person of sharp intelligence. They must be said to be a person of dull intelligence. But a person who does something for his final salvation must be called a person of sharp intelligence. Though his intelligence may be ordinary, and a person who runs after worldly matters with zeal must be called a person of dull intelligence. Though his intelligence may be very sharp, there is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The verse means that so far as worship of God is concerned, darkness of night prevails in the intelligence of all the persons of this world. They do not worship God, and those who are devotees of God are always alert in the worship of God. They always keep themselves engaged in His worship. The ordinary souls of the world are alert in the enjoyment of the objects of the senses, that is, sound, touch, sight, taste, and smell. They are always engrossed in such enjoyments. The intelligence of these devotees is as it was in darkness as regards such enjoyment of the objects of the senses. That means they do not enjoy these objects at all. Therefore, one who is always alert in achieving his final good is the only one who can be called as the person with the sharp intelligence. All others are fools. Iti Vachanamrut from Garda, first chapter, number 50.
वर्णिवेशरमणीयदर्शनम् मन्दहासरुचिराननाम्बुजम् पूजितं सुरनरोत्तमेर्मुदा धर्मनन्दनमहं विचिन्तये। ॐ अवतारिणे श्री स्वामिनारायणाय नमो नमः। श्री हरिकृष्णाय नमो नमः। श्री पूर्णपुरुषोत्तमाय नमो नमः। सर्वावतारी इष्टदेव भगवान श्री स्वामीनारायण, पूज्यपाद शास्त्री जी महाराज, पूज्यपाद गुरु महाराज, पूज्यपाद सद्गुरु श्री देव प्रसाद दास जी स्वामी, all other pious and Brahmanist saints, and all Gurukul family members. Jai Swaminarayan. Today, on this our weekly and evening satsang, we have read and listened Vachanamrut from Garuda first chapter, number 50. Before we start today's Vachanamritam, I would like to recall and check what was the Vachanamrut number of last satsang. Mayank or Jagrut or Rangareddy sir? Yes, last week we had discussed on Vachanamrut number 20 from Garuda first chapter.
Yes.
Now second question, what was the topic of last Vachanamritam?
Yes, maybe. Swaminarayan.
What was the topic of last satsang? Yes, Rangareddy sir?
Yes, that's Swaminarayan. Who is the most greatest ignorant person?
Yeah, Balaji sir.
Jai Swaminarayan Swami.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Who is the most ignorant of ignorant persons?
Yes. Last Vachanamritam we had discussed, and topic of that Vachanamrit was, who is the most ignorant of all ignorant persons? Who is the most ignorant person of all ignorant persons? And today's Vachanamritam topic, and the answer was of last satsang, is one who
Does not.
do not realize or look within or introspect is a most ignorant person. And now today's Vachanamrut number 50, the today's Vachanamritam topic is, who is the most intelligent person? Last Vachanamrut topic was, who is the most ignorant person, and today's topic is, who is the most intelligent person, who is the most intellect. If I ask to all of you, who is the most intellect person? Who is the most intelligent person? So I think finally we will select our own name, right? That I am the most intelligent person. Not we. If throughout the whole earth, if we ask this question to everyone, then everyone says that I am the most intelligent person. But problem and tragedy is, our neighbors also won't accept that we are intelligent person. And if you ask your family who is the most intelligent person, then family would say you are the most blunt person, right? Otherwise you would not marry to me, right? So question is, who is the most intelligent person? Very sharp question, and not even just intelligent. It is said that Kushagra Buddhi. Kushagra Buddhi. It is a Sanskrit word. Kushagra. Kush means darv, or a grass, type of grass which is used in puja. But this grass top is very sharp. If while taking that kush from the garden, if person is not careful, then his hand will cut. Such sharp grass is called kush grass. And one who is a kushagra means very sharp part of the kush grass. Similarly, one who is having such intelligence is called kushagra person, or one who is having sharp intelligence is called kushagra buddhi. So question of this Vachanamritam is, who is the most sharp intelligent person? Who is the most sharp intelligent person? Because Bhagavan Swaminarayan started the discussion. Why this question is raised? Because Kathopanishad says that Drashyate tu agraya buddhya sukshmaya sukshmadarshibhihi. One who is very sharp intelligent only will reach to the God, only will be able to realize the God. So the next question is, who is the sharp intelligent person? Who is the sharp intelligent person? If we raise some options, can we say a person, as we discussed that nobody will accept us as a sharp intelligent, right? Not even neighbors and family. Okay. So if we talk honestly, those who are really intelligent in this world, are they in fact intelligent or not? For example, one who had invented great invention, all such scientists, all those scientists, those who have unleashed the secrets of these universes, are they intelligent? Are they sharp intelligent? Can we believe them that they are sharp intelligent? Because we are not able to learn even those inventions and formulas invented by them. And they have invented, they have unleashed all those inventions which are very highly secret. So can we say or can we believe that all scientists are intelligent? Number two, one who is the world's richest person is intelligent. Person who had highest money in this world, highest wealth in this world, can be said intelligent or not? By your expression also you can say yes or no, right? I think one who earned double money in corona pandemic can be said true intelligent, right? Because all of us, we lost not half, 75% or 100% of our balance and deposits and savings. But one who earned double or more than double in corona pandemic can be said intelligent? Is a question mark. Number three, one who recorded his name in Guinness World Record. One who recorded his name in Guinness World Record can be said intelligent? Number four, one who can rule the whole world can be said intelligent? I think now present time, one who can stop Russia-Ukraine war can be intelligent, right? Where nobody is able to stop and everybody had raised their hand. So one who can stop immediately now itself, he is the most intelligent. So is he in fact intelligent or not? It's a question mark. I think one who can take us to the Mars, like Elon Musk, can be said true intelligent. No? Jagruti is saying no. I think Jagruti is intelligent, right? One who is a creator of metaverse, right? Upcoming new world or coming soon new world. One who take us to the imaginary world, metaverse, can be said intelligent? No. Then I think at last one who has solution of each and every question can be said intelligent. And I think no teacher, no professor or no Swamiji has solution for each and every question. But Google Baba has solution for each and every question, right? So I think Google is the most intelligent. No. So question is now very important question, all my dear Gurukul family members. Do you think earning money or one can earn money without intelligence or intellect? No. One cannot record his name in Guinness World Record without intellect. One cannot create metaverse without intellect. One cannot stop Ukraine and Russia war without intellect. Very political, great sense and diplomacy, only one can do that. So all these options what we discuss is a symbol or is evidence, is a proof of sharp intelligence. We cannot deny, because you know far better than me that how money can be earned. And if somebody is without any store, any product, any manufacturing hub, he is the world richest person like Amazon owner, so he is a very sharp intelligent. We cannot deny him. We are working very hard day and night and still we are struggling. And like Warren Buffett or the owner of Amazon, all such or this Google, Facebook or such any big business tycoons and corporate kings are very intelligent, very sharp intelligent. But my dear Gurukul family members, that's why Bhagavan Swaminarayan had raised question this Vachanamrutam, that who is the most sharp intelligent person? No doubt, according to world eyes, these all are sharp intelligent. If somebody is recording his name in Guinness World Record, so no doubt he is absolutely sharp intelligent. He is absolutely skillful. But question lies and remains, can we believe, can we consider those all in fact or truly sharp intelligent? So Bhagavan Swaminarayan is saying that no. And my dear Gurukul family members, suppose we forget all these options and now at last very important option, one who is a master of all scriptures. One who is a master of all scriptures, who can read, explain, understand and make us to understand, like all Sadhu Babas and Swamijis and speakers, can be said intelligent. Okay, earning money and Guinness World Record and ruling the world, these all are materialistic affairs and world. We cannot consider them, right? Because now we are doing Satsang. It's not a business summit or business motivation. But a person like Swamiji or Babaji, who learned all scriptures, who can explain the secrets of scriptures, can be said intelligent or not? Mayank? No. Okay. So I think according to our discussion in this world, nobody is intelligent, right? And as we discuss, I am only the intelligent. We are only the intelligent. So, Bhagavan Swaminarayan said that who is the most intelligent? One who thinks, one who practice, one who tries his own salvation, on redemption, liberation, or one who attains the divine abode of God in this very human birth and human life is called true intelligent. See, there are very good examples Pujya Dev Prasad Swamiji gives. Ravan, right? So, Ravan was most intelligent person at that time. Why? Because Ravan had learned all four Vedas. And Ravan had also wrote many scriptures, many stotras. It is also said that he also written a commentary or explanation on Vedas. And as we know that he had golden Lanka, right? And we don't have even 1 tablespoon of gold. So Ravan was so learned scholar and of scriptures. And he was a Brahmin. But can we say Ravan most intelligent? No. Scriptures, or we can't say that Ravan is a most intelligent. Why? Because Bhagavan Sri Ram had given many chances to understand that he is a Bhagavan Sri Ram, he is a God himself, but he could not understand. See, if you take few examples of Ramayana, first of all, Ravan kidnapped Sitaji. After that, he was thinking that nobody can fly over the ocean and reach to the Sri Lanka. But Hanumanji saw 100 yojan, almost 1300 kilometers. 1300 kilometers ocean was crossed by, or just by flying, without diesel and petrol, right? Hanumanji reached to the Lanka, and one single Hanumanji burnt out whole Lanka. So this was a great message to the Ravan by Bhagavan Sri Ram, that still you have chance to understand that I am not a human being. I am a God himself. Or Bhagavan Sri Ram is a God himself. But Ravan could not understand. Then Ahiravan and Mahiravan were very mighty, and both were killed by Hanumanji alone. So it was also a second warning and message to the Ravan that still you have chance to understand that Ram is a God himself. But still he could not understand. Then he thought that, okay, this Hanumanji would be some magical power and he would fly and come over here. But how Ram along with whole army can cross such a big ocean? And finally, within no time, the bridge over 1300 kilometers was built just with the help of monkeys. And Bhagavan Sri Ram reached to the Sri Lanka along with whole army, and still Ravan could not understand that Ram is not a human being. He is a God himself. Then his son Meghnad was very powerful and had many boons, many weapons, divine weapons. But even though he was killed, and still Ravan could not realize that Ram is a God himself. At last, Bhagavan Sri Ram had given a last chance and sent to the Angad. And even nobody in the assembly of Ravan or Ravan himself could lift the leg of Angad. So that was the final message to the Ravan, that still you have chance to understand that Bhagavan Sri Ram is a God himself. But still he could not understand. So after giving these many chances, also Ravan could not understand that Bhagavan Sri Ram is a God himself. Why? What is the reason? Otherwise he was studied all the scriptures. He was very intelligent. And intelligent people are such who can even broadcast future after 25 years, after 50 years, what will happen and what will be the market of this world. So which business to be started today? So Ravana was very intelligent, but he could not recognize Bhagavan Sri Ram. Because Bhagavan Swaminarayan said in another Vachanamrutam that the intelligence of Ravan was cursed. The intelligence of Ravan was, he had very high intelligence, very sharp intelligence, but it was cursed one. It was not auspicious one and pious one, or holy or blessed one. Opposite to Ravan, if you take another example of Shabri. Shabri was born in tribal family. She was born in forest. She never studied even any alphabets, and she was not knowing anything. So how she could know that how would be Bhagavan Sri Ram? But her guru Matang Rishi said to her that one day Bhagavan Sri Ram will come and give to you darshan. So every day she was waiting, hoping that Bhagavan Sri Ram would come today and would give me darshan. Many years passed, she was almost old age. And when Bhagavan Sri Ram came to her ashram, very first darshan, very first sight, Shabri could recognize, yes, this is Bhagavan Sri Ram. Now, the story of Bhagavan Sri Ram or explanation of Bhagavan Sri Ram was that he is a king of Ayodhya. He would add on golden crown and all rich clothes, and all soldiers and army would be with him. But today when Bhagavan Sri Ram came to her ashram, Bhagavan Sri Ram was in the form of tapasvi. Just 2 white dhotis he had add on, but still very first sight, Shabri could recognize Bhagavan Sri Ram. Why? Ravan, after giving these many chances or these many scopes, he could not recognize, and Shabri could recognize very first time without any clue and any information, because the intelligence of Shabri was blessed by her guru and it was pious, holy intelligence. And Ravan had cursed intelligence. So in these two examples, who is the most intelligent? Ravan or Shabri? Yes, Shabri is the most intelligent or sharp intelligent, because she could recognize that Bhagavan Sri Ram. If we take another example of Duryodhan. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna protected Pandavas each and every step of their life. Duryodhan tried to kill them and finish them each and every step, and Bhagavan Sri Krishna protected all Pandavas each and every step of their life, and still Duryodhan could not recognize that yes, Krishna is a God himself. Krishna is a God himself. The Chir Haran of Draupadi ji is a very sensible incident. But that time also Bhagavan Sri Krishna protected her. In Mahabharat war, battlefield of Mahabharat, Bhishma Pitama, Guru Dron or Karna, each one of them were enough to conquer the whole world. Whereas all they were gathered at one place in favor of Duryodhan. But Bhagavan Sri Krishna had given solution and finished each one of them. So that was a great message to the Duryodhan to understand that Krishna is not what he is understanding. He is a God himself. But he could not recognize and understand that Krishna is a God himself, because his intelligence also was cursed because of harassing the devotees of God. Hiranyakashipu, brother of Hiranyaksha. So both of them were very mighty. As Swamiji says and scripture says that the brother of Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, was so mighty that he had took whole earth as a piece of paper and rounded it and went to the Patal. Then Varaha Bhagavan incarnated and brought earth out of Patal. Such mighty Hiranyaks was killed by Bhagavan Varaha, but still Hiranyakashipu did not recognize. And his own son Prahlad was chanting the name of Narayan, and he tried to kill him 1,000 ways. But still he could not even harm a little to Prahlad. So that was an many evidence and message to the Hiranyakashipu to understand that yes, there is a God himself who protects him. But he could not recognize. The reason is, my dear family members, their intelligence was cursed. So they are not called sharp intelligent. Yes, Prahlad can be said sharp intelligent. Shabri Mata can be said sharp intelligent. Pandavas can be said sharp intelligent. But these all Ravan, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaks or Duryodhan cannot be said sharp intelligent. Though in the view of worldly eyes, they were sharp intelligent. So, what is the message of this Vachanamritam, my dear family members? One who cannot recognize God himself, one who cannot recognize the true saints of God, one who cannot recognize the means of ultimate redemption, they are called blunt or less intelligent or foolish. And one who can recognize this all can be said sharp intelligent. My dear family members, we are very fortunate enough that we all are blessed with human birth. And this is the very precious mean or instrument by which we can attain the divine abode of God. But after having this human life and human birth, how far are we trying for our mukti and moksha? This is the question, and we have to introspect ourselves. This human birth is very precious, as we discussed in very first satsang. Human birth is very precious, but how many of us are using this to get ultimate salvation, our kalyan and moksha? We are also so blessed that we got satsang, means a company of true saints. But are we trying to attach to the saints? Are we trying to use this as a mean of Akshardham? It's a question mark for all of us. We all are devotees of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. On this globe, there are 800 crore people. But how many of them know about Bhagavan Swaminarayan? And as a Gurukul ex-students, as a Gurukul students, as a parents, as a staff members, we all are come to know about Bhagavan Swaminarayan. But how far we are trying to be a true devotee of Bhagavan Swaminarayan? We all have Guru like Shastriji Maharaj. So many of us have proud of it, that we are disciple of Shastriji Maharaj, such a great Guru. And presently we all are disciples of Pujyapad Guru Maharaj and Sadguru Sri Devprasad Dasji Swami. But are we doing something to attain the divine abode of God, Akshardham? Yes. No doubt, it's not that we are not doing. We all are trying, we all are doing. But how much effort, how much percentage we are doing? In a 24 hours in a day, how much time we are spending for our own good, ultimate good or salvation? No doubt we are very busy in our survival, earning money, taking care of family, and taking care of all social medias and mobile. We are very busy. We think that if we don't touch mobile every 5 minutes or 1 minute, every 5 minutes if we don't touch, then mobile would die, right? Mobile would suicide or we would suicide. Yes. So we have time for many waste things or useless things, but we don't have time for our own good. And if one who is not bothering, one who is not concerned, one who is not taking care of his own good, means end of this life, as Gunatitanand Swami said, that we have to go to Akshardham. This is the final goal of this life. So how many of us are prepared or preparing for our final goal? Many of us reach, right? 40, 50, 60 or 35. Okay. Some ex-students are raising hands. Very good. Congratulations. Every one of us, we should be prepared. We should be preparing and be ready end of this life, because once we miss this human life and human birth, it is too hard and like almost near to impossible reaching Akshardham, because getting human birth next time, it's only near to impossible. So, dear Gurukul family members, today on this Satsang, Bhagavan Swaminarayan is saying that who is the most intelligent person? So, one who attends, one who achieves his divine abode of God or ultimate good, who is reaching, means one who is reaching moksha in this life itself or end of this life itself, is a sharp intelligent, not one who is world's richest person, one who is the recording his name in Guinness World Record, one who is the political leader ruling the world. No one is the intelligent person or sharp intelligent person. That doesn't mean that sharp intelligence is bad. Don't take it otherwise. No doubt, if somebody is having sharp intelligence and if he is using that for his own good or ultimate good, then it's really great, really fine. It's most welcome. But having sharp intelligence and using only for materialistic affairs and enjoyment and pleasure, then that is useless and meaningless. Instead of that, Shabri, one who doesn't know anything, but who knows only for God and his own good and attends divine abode of God, is intelligent. So today, end of this satsang, no doubt the examples what we have discussed, either Ravan, Duryodhana or Hiranyakashipu, we think that okay, we are not doing anything such, right? We are far better than them. No, it's not that. Today what we have in our hand, this precious human birth, company of saints, Bhagavan Swaminarayan, this Gurukul family, and all Bhagavan Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita that Suchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Vrashto Vijayate. We all are born in very good family and we have very good company. That means for reaching Akshardham, what is required? Everything we have. And if you don't use it, and if you don't attend the divine abode of God end of this life, then, my dear Gurukul family members, we are in the queue of all three examples, right? We are in the queue of all three examples. So let's we all pray to the pious spirit of Bhagavan Swaminarayan and Pujya Swamiji to bless all of us to understand what we have as a mean of reaching Akshardham, divine abode of God. And may Bhagavan Swaminarayan bless all of us to understand it, to use it, and to attend the divine abode of Akshardham. Sahajananda Swami Maharaj Ni Jai.
Jai Swaminarayan. Swamiji has well explained us who is called having true intelligence and sharp intelligence. And moving further, any devotees who have any questions on today's topic are welcomed. You can text your question in the chat window as well as raise your hand. There is a question from Toshank Rathod. Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji. My question is that how to have no expectations?
Okay, so not related to this Vachanamritam.
Yes.
How to
Have no expectations.
no expectation. Okay. Like this is, if we give up, yeah. So answer to your question is, if we expect also, we don't get it, right? Otherwise, every one of us want to become Karodpati, right? Nobody wants to become Rodpati, yeah. Everyone wants to become Karodpati and everybody is expecting that, but it is not a practical. So that means, see, we can take this complete topic some other under Satsang. What we get in this human or this life, materialistic wealth or a family or lifespan, that is based on our past deeds. So by expecting, one cannot get what he expect. That doesn't mean that one should sleep and enjoy, right? Yeah. But by expecting, because it is not in our control, it is completely controlled by our past deeds, we call prarabdha, as we discussed once, prarabdha. So this is completely controlled and driven by past deeds and prarabdha. That's why whatever God has given, if we try to satisfied with that and if we try to remain happy, that is only solution. So giving up expectation is only the solution to remain without expectation.
Moving further, there are a few questions based on today's topic in the form of polling in Zoom. So here is the first question.
Who is truly intelligent?
The question is on your screen. Who is truly intelligent? There are 4 options. Who knows future? Who knows Vedas? Who is active for his salvation? Who is a scholar? In today's Vachanamritam, Swamiji has explained the same thing. Who is known as the true intelligent? Yes, everyone can try to answer. Let's end the poll. Yes, we can clearly see majority of the devotees have answered who is active for his salvation, and this is the correct answer. Moving for the second question. The question is why Ravan is not considered as intelligent. Because he kidnapped Sitaji. Due to kidnapping Sitaji, he is not intelligent. Because he did not apply knowledge in life. He was mugged up all Vedas but he did not apply it in his own life. Or because he composed commentary on Vedas. He had learned all the Vedas and written books, commentary upon Vedas. Due to that he is not intelligent. Or because he did not identify Lord Rama. When Lord Rama was before him, he could not able to identify. Due to that he is not intelligent. Yes, let's end the poll and see the results. The results are on your screen. Majority of all the devotees have answered because he did not identify Lord Rama. It is the correct
answer.
So let's end the polling for today, and now all the devotees can say Jai Swaminarayan to Swamiji for today's satsang.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Swaminarayan,
Jai Swaminarayan
Jai
Swamiji.
Swaminarayan, Jai Swaminarayan,
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan, Saurabh, Aditya,
Jai
Jai
Swaminarayan.
Swaminarayan.
Jai
Yes, Jai Swaminarayan to
Swaminarayan.
all
Swamiji.
alumni. Jai Swaminarayan Pratham, Saurabh, Jai Swaminarayan Aditya, Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Swaminarayan Naresh Singh sir, Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Swaminarayan, As- Jai Swaminarayan Sambasiva sir, Jai Swaminarayan Bharat Bhai, Jai Swaminarayan yes. Oh, who is Harshvardhan? Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Swaminarayan to all. Gopal Bhai, Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Swaminarayan.